Hanging around at the base of Nakiska on November 30th, 2021. That's a mountain in that direction. I'm in the parking lot today thinking about the people in the office and considering that they got tremendous snowmaking here despite what we see at the base. I think it's going to be a good day. For those folks that are thinking about coming, there's a new annual Parks Pass required, about $90 per year. This is early days. Early days, November 30th in the Nakiska Lodge. Nobody's here. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. Of course, you know, I got in here late because that's what I like to do. It's a beautiful lodge they have here. And they've done a nice job at illustrating the history of the mountain with some displays here. All right, just at the top of the gold. Yes, even though we're outside at the lift lines, you do have to wear your mask. And then you can take it off when you're on the chair, and of course when you're skiing. Every hill has its snowmaking apparatus, and on the flatlands, you know, where you have trails that, you know, connect chairlifts and such, special pathways, this type of apparatus is probably best suited for being able to stretch across, you know, flat stretch. So at the lower zone of every ski lift is going to be a slow zone, where you can start to slow down, anticipating different runs will merge down here, and so therefore it's important to be safe. Another shot of the base of Silver. As you can see what's happening in the lower runs, they're just not accessible yet for skiers. Another shot of that fancy snowmaking gizmo. That's the Olympic chair where we have to start out nowadays. This is an accessory food tent to the lodge. That's your main lodge, which is actually tucked in the corner from a previous video. And we got ski school over there. We got rentals over there, and some other types of services as well. They call this the magic carpet, where people can just step on a little riding pathway to the top there, where that little booth would be. And then it's where you get your first steps on skis or snowboard, and hopefully with an instructor, because that's the best way to go. I just chatted with somebody actually who was walking his skis down from a ski out, and I stopped and asked him if he had an equipment problem, but no, he was just smart. He thought to himself that the pitch was just a little too steep for him. And so that's what you do. There's never any pressure when you come skiing. There's always a place to start if you've never undertaken the sport ever before. Reach out and you'll find that there's a lifetime of opportunity in the outdoors in the wintertime. Little bit of lunch. Good idea to bring your own water if you don't want to be charged $3.50. It's a nice lodge in here. Got a bar upstairs. And unfortunately they don't have entertainment like they should on a Friday, Saturday, late afternoon. But, you know, the people are nice here. They're having a hard time with manpower, as you can appreciate. Accommodation is tough. You know, the closest place around here is Canmore. Other than that, you got to drive the 50 minutes into the city of Calgary. Resorts of the Canadian Rockies is who takes our money here. Kimberley, Kicking Horse, Fernie. Pretty sure there's a Quebec Hill as well. Looks like we have maybe one skier on the Bunny Hill. So this is the bottom of Olympic. You can feel the wind. This is what we've been up against here this afternoon. I stayed away from the top because of the wind. Pretty blustery up there now. Yeah, we're just making sure that we monitor all the COVID protocol here. And the lieutenants have had lots of opportunity to socialize today. All right, last run of the day. Seems like it's a good time to wind down since we're getting some pretty big gusts of wind. And as you can see, there's nobody on the mountain. Matter of fact, you know, we have the main Olympic chair is stopped. We have the gold chair stopped. And I don't think it's because we've shut down the mountain. I think it's because we've had huge wind gusts, frankly. And they may just shut the hill down. We've had a bit of a reprieve right now here as I film. sort of protected by a knoll on my way down from the last run, so I thought I might just, catch some footage of the Nakiska Valley here on the front side of the mountain. I am thinking about my cousins in Manitoba because they don't get out this way that often, and I'm pretty sure not many of them ski, that's for sure. Alright, it's a wrap here at Nakiska. It was a quiet day, not a lot of people around, and definitely working on quad strength. Fitness is an issue because we all haven't been in the gym, me included. Not as much as we should. I've got some running in, but a little bit of foundation, but definitely not what's going to be required for when we get into the heavier snowpack. So, lower mountain with some softer snow suited me well, thinking about turns and poling and some up and down, some weight transfer. I'm looking forward to getting into some better conditions here later. Hope you enjoy. Look forward to a version 3 of Nakiska because I'm thinking about getting a GoPro so that we can, do some footage of me skiing, and that should be more interesting.